Over the last century, the protection of archaeological and cultural heritage in Southeast Asia became a priority for many local governments and responsible organizations. The richness of the region's cultural heritage, especially in the forms of ancient monuments and art objects, emerged as items of interest to both foreign and local parties alike. With that consciousness on the protection of national heritage in mind, the then Minister of Education of the Khmer Republic, His Excellency Chan Sukhom, proposed to the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization Council meeting in 1971 that an applied research center in archaeology and fine arts to be established under the umbrella of SEAMEO. The proposal was accepted that the development plan should be further prepared. In 1973, the establishment of the Applied Research Center in Archaeology and Fine Arts, or ARCAFA, was approved in principle and a development office was tasked. In 1975, the ARCAFA development plan was approved at the 10th SEAMEO conference and began the 2-year interim phase based in Phnom Penh. The goal of ARCAFA was to discover and preserve the cultural heritage of Southeast Asia. Unfortunately, not too long after that, Cambodia entered into civil war and the development of ARCAFA ceased. Because the initiation on SEAMEO's activities in archaeology and fine arts had already been launched, the Council decided that the activities must be continued outside the framework of ARCAFA and gave direction to the Secretariat to initiate planning and development work for the establishment of the SEAMEO project in archaeology and fine arts, SPAFA. A coordinating unit was based in Bangkok with 3 sub-centers in Indonesia, the Philippines, and Thailand. In March 1978, the SPAFA Governing Board meeting was convened for the first time in Bangkok. This marked the official launch of the initial stage of Operation for SPAFA. At the 13th SEAMEO conference in Kuala Lumpur during the same year, the Council approved to set up SPAFA on a trial basis for a period of 3 years. During the trial period of SPAFA, there were only 3 member countries, Indonesia, the Philippines, and Thailand. The plan was focused on the restoration and preservation of ancient monuments, prehistory, and underwater archaeology. At the 16th SEAMEO conference in Singapore in 1981, SPAFA was approved as a permanent project of SEAMEO. Activities related to the fine arts were included in its second development plan, which covered 1981 to 1986. Emphasis was given to the promotion of the understanding and appreciation of the rich cultural heritage of the region. The plan emphasized archaeological research and the documentation of the vanishing forms of traditional and performing arts. This permanent project of SPAFA was later reconstituted into a full center at the 20th SEAMEO conference in Manila in 1985. The government of Thailand agreed to host the new regional center for archaeology and fine arts, with the new center based in Bangkok at the SEAMEO Secretariat Building. In 1989, the Royal Thai government provided funds for the construction of the building as the center's headquarters, which was completed in 1992. The SPAFA building is located in the same compound as the Fine Arts Department, Thailand's main governmental agency in charge of archaeology and fine arts. It is surrounded by places of historical and cultural significance of Thailand, such as royal palaces, ancient temples, the National Library and Archives, near the Chao Phraya River in the heart of the historic core of Bangkok, the capital city of Thailand. The inauguration ceremony of the SPAFA building was presided over by Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn on 12 June 1993. Professor Kamtorn Kulachon, the Thai architect who designed the building, wanted to symbolize the cooperation among Southeast Asian countries and demonstrate the distinctiveness of Southeast Asian cultural heritage. Each part of the building adapts the architectural identity and construction elements of a member country to exemplify regional cooperation. Facing east, it resembles a Khmer temple. The split gate at the entrance is of Balinese style. The pointed arch openings of Malaysian influence, ornamentation that follows Philippine motifs, and Thai-style roofing. In addition, the use of new material and technology like the reflection glass can be interpreted as a touch of Singapore modernism. The graceful lotus shape of its structure represents a symbol of Southeast Asian civilization. The building consists of a 6-story multifunctional space covering 2,600 square meters. The facilities include a library, exhibition room, canteen, lecture hall, and offices for the staff. At present, the interior spaces and facilities have been modified to facilitate training, meetings, lectures, exhibitions, performances, and receptions under the vision and mission of the center. The recent renovation of SPAFA Building continues to keep the spirit and identity of Southeast Asia while modernizing the following spaces and facilities, including a social wing for exhibitions, receptions, and lectures, a modernized conference room for physical and online meetings, and the ideation room for broadcasting. Today, the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization Regional Center for Archaeology and Fine Arts, or SEAMEO SPAFA, is an intergovernmental organization whose members include Brunei Darussalam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Lao PDR, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Timor-Leste, and Vietnam. SEAMEO SPAFA's role today is in human capital development for archaeology and fine arts. The center's mission is to promote excellent practice and research in archaeology and fine arts in Southeast Asia, to develop SEAMEO SPAFA as leading center in communication, coordination, documentation, and legal ethics guidance for archaeologists, artists, and experts, and to advance new knowledge and technologies through training activities and programs. SPAFA continues to collaborate with other SEAMEO institutions from SEAMEO member countries, and other international organizations such as UNESCO, ICROM, APSARA, and APSIU in the areas of archaeology and the fine arts, and in projects related to sustainable development and education. SEAMEO SPAFA remains as a leading center of expertise for archaeology and fine arts in Southeast Asia, and will continue its efforts to implement training programs, research, and information sharing on the archaeological and cultural heritage of Southeast Asia.